Thank you for the call, John. You know, if you support and are going to vote for President Barack Obama again, I'll have some respect for you. In this regard, you got to follow me down this path, okay? I don't respect the fact that you're voting for Obama. I will respect your opinion if you're willing to fess up at what Barack Obama is trying to do to the country and say you want that socialized medicine. You want the wealth to be spread around. Okay. You want people to have more welfare. Okay. That's fine. I'll have a little bit of respect for you on that front, but just fessing up. If you're a far left-leaning radical liberal and you believe in what Barack Obama believes in and wants to create this quasi-European socialistic society, okay, fine. I'll give you that. I can't help you, but I'll give you that. If you're going to say, well, he just inherited a bad situation from Bush, you're lazy. If you're going to say, oh, I'm not going to vote, you're lazy. Don't give me that. Companies have good times and bad times. CEOs come in, replace other individuals who weren't doing well all the time, and they fix the problem. They don't expand upon it and make it worse. I'm not saying that Barack Obama didn't walk in with a headache on his hands. Of course he did. But you look at the numbers and what he laid out, he failed. By his own words, he failed. How far in debt by the trillions are we? I mean, and again, you lose all. You can complain, but you lose all credibility and ability or ability to be taken seriously if you're going to complain and then say, "Oh, but I'm not voting." Speaking of which, let's talk to Margie. Good morning, Margie. Welcome to 104.1 The Truth.
Good morning.
What's your comment this morning?
So, I know people who won't vote. I know I have family members who won't take the time to vote, and they aggravate the snot out of me. And that caller that said, I'm not going to vote, to not decide
Good impression.
Is to decide. And if you're not going to be part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. And it just makes me want to pull my hair out because, yeah, I'm with you. Don't waste my listener time calling in saying, oh, I'm not
yeah, if you're going to vote, that's fine. Now, look, I will say this much in retrospect. I'm glad he's not voting because that's one less vote for Obama. So I'm fine with that. But don't call in questioning me and asking me all this if you're going to sit back and not take a stand on something.
Yeah, it's kind of like don't throw your pearls before swine.
Right.
Just I'm not even going to argue with you for the sake of arguing. If you want to have an intelligent conversation with me, I'm for it. If you want to discuss opinions, I'm okay with that. But if you're just going to trash me and you're not going to try to listen, and even if we have an intelligent conversation, you're still not going to vote, I don't even want to talk to you.
No, it doesn't even matter. You know, I'll even throw a little bit to It Takes a Village, Nicole. At least she's sitting back taking a stand saying it takes a village. I mean, I'll call you an idiot, but at least you're taking a stance in that regard. You kind of drop a little bit when you get to Lisa Karen, but just because she's got a potty mouth. Let's talk to Kim. Good morning, Kim. Thanks for holding on. Welcome to 104.1 The Truth.